Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy, and today I'm out here coming to you from sunny Australia. It's the 13th of September. It's absolutely gorgeous morning here. I just had to come and shoot outside. I'm out here with my two sort of feral cats, actually, guys. Lily and Joe. Lily and Joe. You will actually get to see them probably wandering around in the background. Cheers, everybody. I've got my coffee this morning. Oh, it's so beautiful. The birds are happy. It's just very tranquil out here, so I thought I'd come out and shoot outside. Welcome anybody new to the channel. Please double check, guys, that you're subscribed. I'm only getting like 400 views again on my channel. Don't know what's going on there, but just double check you're subscribed. Don't forget, hit the like buttons, comment. Please, like I said, consider subscribing as well. And also, if you got the hype button below, just swipe across on the comment and hit the hype button. That may help. Who knows? We can only try it. It's for small creators, so it's worth giving it a try. First off, we're going to get straight into the admin, guys. I think I'm going to have a little rant today. I'm just in that rant mood today. They've had a man arrested for the Charlie Kirk shooting. Apparently his name is Tyler Robertson, 22 years old. Like, maybe this is a sign, guys, that young people are starting to get ticked off. I mean, I'm not agreeing with what he did. That's horrific. But for a 22-year-old to be so into the political sort of arena, it's interesting, isn't it? But what a waste of a life now. He's off to prison for the rest of his life, isn't he? If not, I think Trump was talking about the death penalty. Hey, Joe, come on. And now all the media is focused on, as you would know in America, I bet you're getting bombarded with this, is discussing the hate speech online, of course. And they're blaming social media. And they're saying like that social media is a cancer. I mean, we've known this for years, guys. It's no good to any young people's self-esteem, etc., etc., and all the subliminal messages that get planted in people's brains. Where have they been? And they're saying that it desensitizes, social media desensitizes young ones to violence. Like, really? This is what they're doing? This is what they're saying causes these things? But all the time, in my mind, all I could think of was, what about all the goddamn war crap they put on the news and mainstream media? We know they put the fear in everybody's faces constantly. I'm wondering if that desensitizes young ones to a lot of violence, bombing and blowing people's body limbs everywhere and bloody... honestly, they blur it out, I know, on mainstream media, but you still see all that. And of course, not to forget, oh yeah, but there's money to be made in that, the violent video games. Oh, like, what the hell, guys? Like, we know video games ain't... I bet if we go into that guy's bedroom, this Tyler Robertson, I bet there's some really violent games. What do you reckon, guys? I'm guessing that there would be. So suddenly it's becoming the hate speech issue, which all, of course, as we know on this channel, feeds perfectly into their big agenda narrative, doesn't it? Because it's very coincidental that all these leaders, etc., the global elites, are discussing the hate speech crime all at the same time. UK, Australia, it'll be happening in China. New Zealand, you'll probably be getting it as well. Chris Luxon, he'll be onto that as well. It's so obvious, isn't it, guys? As BS detectors awaken folk that can see and sense and know these things, it's just, all roads lead to the agenda, don't they? The other thing is, oh yeah, why do the mainstream media rub this in our faces, guys? This is what I would like to know. They showed pictures of the former CEO at Virgin Airlines here, and yes, we will often talk about Alan Joyce, the former Qantas CEO as well. They talked about him too this morning. And this Jane, what's her name? Herdlicker is her name. It must be German or something. I'm not sure. She just got her payout. This is the Virgin former CEO. She's left that job. 50 million payout. 50 million payout. For what? What the hell? Yes, I know being a CEO could be a stressful job, but is it really worth a retirement package of 50 million? And the former Qantas CEO, Alan Joyce, these are the ones that cashed in there. He cashed in his Qantas shares, mind you. $3.8 million bonus. And he's the one that sacked everyone during the Immortal event, sacked all the staff, got rid of everyone, but kept his job. Of course he did. How's the fairness in all this, guys? Talk about rub people up the wrong way. And how's that a news story? Just to make us feel even smaller, the peasants, than we already are. I don't get it. It's becoming so obvious to us that it's them and us, isn't it? I know you guys see it. And of course, yes, of course we have, guys. We've got the mass protests kicking off in Melbourne again this weekend. Apparently there's 6... Hey, Joe. Joe, come here. Oh, they're just loving the sunlight this morning. There's 6 protest demonstrations ready to kick off in Melbourne. I think there's some today and some on Sunday. So the police are, well, freaking out, I'm guessing. We know Melbourne, yes, Victoria, Melbourne, the most locked down city in the world other than Panda, with the great video Battleground Melbourne on YouTube, if anyone wants to go check that out. It is very eye-opening about what went on during the Immortal. Well, there's more of that going on, more pepper spray, probably more rubber bullets, I don't doubt it. So we've got the, they're calling it the extreme far left and the extreme far right protests. And they got quite violent last weekend, and they're in the CBD, so avoid the CBD. And all the businesses, of course, small businesses are complaining because it's keeping people away from the city on the weekends, shopping and all that. Like, who's going to go in if you've got massive violent protests? So now they're saying that the police can search for weapons because, of course, they've got the machete amnesty down there where you can hand in your machetes. So, honestly, Melbourne is the biggest joke. That Jacinta Allen down there is just as silly as Dictator Dan. It's just a complete... And on Sunday, they've got, of course, the plasticine, and then they'll have the anti... You know how it goes. It just is all kicking off everywhere. And France has kicked off as well, guys. Have you seen any of those videos? Oh, my God, in Paris. It's out of control. I think Macron could be on his last legs over there, but... they're throwing bins around. There's fires. Shop fronts are probably being destroyed. It's turned into a great big shit show. And apparently France, like probably every other country, is drowning in debt. So watch your space, guys. And apparently the reason people have really risen up is because they said they're going to block public holidays. So it's always the peasants getting affected, the little people peasants and Lego people. And they're not going to further tax the wealthy because they're getting taxed enough. Of course they are. We know how it goes. And apparently they want them to pay more for healthcare. Honestly, it's just, no wonder people are rising up. But we've got to see it as positive, guys, because it means people are waking up. In our eyes, protesting means people are waking up because it's not us protesting, which is really good. And Nepal, of course, they're still going over there. They're still protesting against their government because they don't want to live in communism. Same old, same old. And we've still got elbow jets sitting around all the Pacific Islands too, guys. Haven't heard an update on that. I think it wasn't going to Fiji and then Papua New Guinea. Anyway, watch this space, guys. Suzuki, how are you going? We've got our footy finals here in Oz, guys. We've got the NRL. Oh, and New Zealand, you've got a team in as well. The Wars, up the Wars, the Warriors. They play the Panthers today. Hi, all my New Zealand viewers. I'm sure some of you follow them. They've got a huge following in New Zealand. And the Sharks and Roosters play as well today. I know you like your Panthers, Suzuki, and I go the Sharks. So some big games on in the footy today. So that will be fun. You know, I like to watch a little bit of my NRL footy. Cheers to the footy, guys. Oh, cheers to Sprocket too, my beautiful rescue dog I had to put down. I miss him so dearly, guys. Hey, guys, I won't be on for a day or two as well because my sister's flying down to Canberra to meet up with her girlfriend that works at the Canberra hospital. So I'm going to actually go up and stay with her the night on Sunday. My daughter and I are going up, so we might have a nice little bite to eat out and just a general catch-up. Of course, squeeze in a couple of little shops and things like that, and so that should be nice. So you probably might not hear from me for a couple of days, so I'll leave a video over here from the last few days because a lot of you have probably missed them anyway. Sometimes it's easy to miss if they don't come up on your feeds. So really I just wanted to, I'm not going to do any predictions today. I really just wanted to have a little rant. I guess when you sit outside like this, guys, it just makes you really appreciate the simple things in life. We talk about it a lot here, how it's so important to make sure you switch off from all this nonsense and and just have that time out to look after yourself, protect yourself, keep yourself in a really happy frequency vibration. It's something we talk about a lot here. I mean, we are all getting sick of this. I know, Chris, you and I talk about it a lot, this dystopian nightmare that they're taking us down this road of that none of us really want to take. And it feels like even for us, seeing what's coming, it's very hard to avoid it. I mean, we have, if you think about it, we have managed to avoid it for probably 6 years, guys. We're still here living our simple lives and doing the best that we can to keep like cash alive, avoiding all the apps on our phones, etc., etc. A lot of us here are really going down that renewable road because we really believe, and I know a lot of you are the same, that the climate nothing is about nothing, and they keep pushing and pushing and pushing the deadlines here, like 2035. Oh, we might have to make it 2040 or 2050 because obviously they're unrealistic goals, which we knew right from the beginning. And how is that going to save the world? Like, seriously, guys. Actually, that's the latest here too. They're going to start taxing electric cars on the roads here. I think they weren't getting road taxes and that here. I'm not quite sure. It's so complicated. I know in every country it's a little bit different, but pretty much we're on the same trajectory, aren't we? We're all on the same path. Everything's just rolling out. And it's sort of rolling out at speed now. The fact that, like we just said, that they're bringing out all these, trying to pass their hate crime bills and all this kind of stuff. Meanwhile, the neo-Nazis here in Oz are just taking over. They've got them marching in Melbourne this weekend probably as well. And there's more and more of them. It used to be just 30. Remember, they'd hire the minibus and drop them off everywhere to march. Now there's like hundreds and hundreds of them. So that's getting bigger down here. Like, I just don't get it, guys. I know you always get frustrated as well. And they're still pushing the picky. I mean, it just goes on and on. The immortal goes on. Everything just goes on and on. And, like, how much debt are they going to put us in? Like, we know they're wanting to destroy everybody. But I tell you what, they're doing a bloody good job of it. The cost of living, as you guys know, is atrocious. It's getting really hard to juggle everything in the air. God, the other day my daughter came to me at home and she goes, "Oh, Mum, there's Jehovah's Witnesses in the yard." You know how they come door to door. And you sort of go, "Oh, no," because you've got to answer the door. No offense to Jehovah's Witness. I've probably got some of you out there. But, you know, when it's not your thing, you don't want to have to deal with it. And I look out and the woman was walking out of the yard and she had on the back of her shirt meter reader. And I was like, "Oh, no, it's the electricity meter reader." And I just thought, oh God, that means there's another bill coming in. You know, these are your thoughts, aren't they? Like, once upon a time you just wouldn't think about that. You just go, "Oh yeah, they're just reading the meter." Whereas now you go, oh, you know, you have that reaction, don't you, where you just go, "Oh, another extremely high electricity bill will be in the mail." And I was thinking that just before we go away for our 4-day little holiday, like, and before we get Barney, you know, just more bills coming in. I know you guys get it. It's relentless garbage, isn't it? It's just so frustrating. And, you know, let me know down below what you guys are experiencing in your country. Share it with each other here, because it's interesting to see if we are all on that, the same, or if we're all going through the same things at the same times. I know it's slightly different, but I reckon there wouldn't be many countries now. If we've got Nepal rising up, I think that says a lot about what's really going on. It's a wide world global takeover, guys, sadly, and we saw it coming. And it feels like we're in it so deep now, there's not a lot you can do. But keep your frequency up, look after yourself, stay happy, and keep enjoying your life to the best that you can around all of this nonsense. Let's just hope other people can really, well, protest, stand up, wake up, and make a hell of a difference, because I am over it, guys, and I know you guys are too. How about we pull some cards, guys, and get a little bit of guidance? This has been the most frustrating journey, hasn't it, guys? And we've all had our frustrations. Let's pull a Life Alignment Oracle card. We've all had different frustrations throughout this. You know, I know a lot of you have lost jobs with mandates. A lot of us lost family and friends. Life, as weird as it sounds, life was very, very disrupted with the immortal. We know it was. But But funny looking back when you do go through your awakening, you kind of, life gets better because you see things with greater clarity and joy and happiness. It's like a spark that comes alive in you that, you know, I mean, once upon a time you'd see things, but you didn't see them with the feeling of happiness and joy. But now you see everything through that different lens is what we talk about, isn't it? Oh, what have we got? I am more than this physical body. Yes, we know. Our physical body is just the shell that carries our soul, isn't it? I'm more than this physical body. Well, we know that. We're a spiritual being, and with very, very heightened senses is what we are. Knowing. Yeah, there we go. We have an extremely strong knowing. We don't know how we know. We just know. It's like Chris, you always say it. You put it really well. It's the invisible reality that's out there that they're trying to put onto us. It's not really seen. But we know it's there. It's on a different, like almost on a different realm, isn't it? But we have this knowing that it's out there. And a lot of people that, well, they've still got to wake up. They don't see it. They don't know it. They've still got to have their senses awakened. Let's pull a Whispering Woods for an outcome, guys, because we love nature so much. And have you noticed everything's becoming very normalised now? I was watching a Carl Vernon, actually. I know a lot of you watch Carl Vernon. He's very, very funny. He's in the UK. He's on YouTube. Go check him out. He has some great videos. And he had these robots on fighting the other day, like robots boxing. And you sort of think, yeah, they're really normalising all this robot AI stuff, aren't they? It's all becoming normal until it isn't normal and gets out of control, takes all the jobs, as we've been talking about. Here we go. Kindness. Take respite by a pond and be kind to yourself and others. I'm getting that little Kermit the Frog image again of him sitting with his banjo, the Rainbow Connection, singing that Rainbow Connection. Remember Kermit from the Muppet Show? Yeah. Take respite by a pond and be kind to yourself and others. And I think that's very, very important. We talk about that here, taking time out for yourself and doing the things that you love and the things that uplift your soul and make you feel alive again. Like just being out here. We talk about that energy exchange of the universe, the vibrations that come from the trees and the plants and our beautiful pets. I'll show you my two cats in a minute. They're very, very funny, guys. They're loving the sun. And every Saturday I sit out here with Jo. She's my real feral. She's scared. No one can touch her really, but I can sit with her and she lets me scratch all her ears. I've had her for like 13 years and I think Lily's about 10. But it's trust in that, isn't it? But it's that beautiful energy exchange getting back to. Hey, guys, I'm going to leave you with a song today that come into my mind just before I came outside, actually. And I thought, oh, that's weird. And I actually played it just before I got on. And it's by Crowded House. I know you New Zealanders claim Neil Finn and Tim Finn as yours, which they are. They're from New Zealand, but Aussies claim them as theirs as well. But we all love them, don't we? So hi to all my New Zealand viewers over there. And it's by Crowded House, The World Where We Live. Go and play that song, The World Where We Live. The World Where We Live. Such a beautiful song. And I think that's kind of getting back to what we've got to do. Really enjoy the world where we live. I know that you're very good guys at protecting yourselves, looking after yourselves. We never go to a lot of really busy places where there's tons of people, where we're open to attack or picking up other people's energy. We've become very protective of staying in our truth, our strength and our power. So keep doing that. But go check out that song. I think you'll really enjoy it. I'll show you my two cats because they're very, very funny. There's Jo. That's Jo and that's Lily. Can you see them there? They're like sisters, aren't they? They're both so alike. They're both calico. And they're so beautiful. Hey, Lily. They're funny. So Jo, yeah, they love the sun. And of a daytime, I actually lock Max up under the house. He's got like a giant caboodle really under the house. He's got beds and food and everything. And so he does the night shift because he does, I don't know if Max is a girl or a boy. You know my really big fluffy cat? So he gets locked up at night. He comes out at like 2, 3 in the afternoon. So he gets a few hours of sunlight and then he does the night shift because he's like a tomcat really, and the girls go into their caboodles. I've got their big caboodles. They sleep in those overnight, so they really love getting out of a day. It's the only way I could make it work. I've never had issues with cats like that where they didn't get on, but for some reason Max is very territorial and he just attacks the girls. So this gives them beautiful freedom. You can see how happy they are. Oh my God, me and my animals. And then Sophie and Barney in the mix. It's a circus, I tell you that much. Anyway, wouldn't be without our pets, would we, guys? All right, take care. Have a wonderful weekend. Don't forget, check you're subscribed. Hit the like buttons. Please comment down below. Have a rant if you want to down below. Let us know what's happening in your countries and we can see if we're all on the same page, because I'm guessing we are if people are protesting all around the world. And just double check that you are subscribed as well, because like I said, people I don't think are getting my videos on their feeds. Take care, everyone. Have a great weekend and I'll talk to you soon. Let's get out and enjoy that nature. Bye.